We do need new houses to meet the demand for housing in our area, and the Mayor thinks that new roads will also be needed. The draft joint local transport plan published in February includes proposals for the South Bristol orbital link, which would link the A4 Bath Road to the A37 Wells Road and on westwards towards Whitchurch Lane. This new road would start at Hicksgate roundabout near the Brislington Park and Ride. It would then run along protected greenbelt land, which is currently used for farming. The proposed route runs right behind People's Gardens in Stockwood. It then joins the A37 in Whitchurch. It would cross the A37 and then through farmland at the back of Whitchurch village. Finally, it comes out either at Washingpound Lane in Whitchurch or right by a primary school on Halfacre Lane. Then it would join a residential road called Whitchurch Lane, which is already heavily congested. There are proposals for 2,500 new houses on greenbelt land behind Whitchurch village. There are also plans for over 3,000 houses at the other end of Whitchurch Lane in and around Hengrove Park.
When are you going to say no to this road proposal? That's what we want to hear.
The challenge that needs to be taken on in the consultation is, if one thing's not an option, what's the alternative? Doing nothing is really not an option for us. What we're here to say is, well, what is the option? What's the best way of doing something, as unpalatable as that might be?
So I know you've spoken to a lot of local people. So what do you think is the main reason people dislike the road proposal?
I think most people dislike the road proposal simply because they know it won't work. They're aware that Whitchurch Lane is already heavily congested. To put an extra 1,000 cars per peak hour on Whitchurch Lane will simply see massive congestion in the area, and those cars are rack running and going down other streets in Whitchurch, causing greater congestion. And that congestion will also lead to air pollution. We've got to ask ourselves a question here. Are we happy to see illegal levels of air pollution in our community? And I think not. I think people realise that actually roads don't work in reducing congestion in city centre areas. In fact, it is already proven that it increases congestion and so increases the problems. What we need are positive alternatives for people to be able to get out of their cars. And that means a public transport system that works. And throwing £130 million at a road that doesn't work is a waste of money. But whereas we could invest that in our public transport, reduce congestion, and actually improve our transport system in this city. And I think that's what most people realise in this community, and that's why they oppose this proposal.
In summary, I feel like the Ring Road is not very good, as there's no positives, but in contrast there's a lot of negatives. These include noise pollution, increasing of congestion in town and the Whitchurch area, which there's no real reason, pollution of nitrous oxide, which is really bad for children's health. As well as that, it's going to run right past our primary school, so there's a high chance of children getting ran over. And on top of all that, there's just no reason.